You're watching Virginia This Morning live right here on CBS 6. 2020 was certainly a difficult year for everyone, and a recent survey revealed some interesting information on how Americans feel about certain things. Recently, our own Evan Armour spoke with experts who are sharing their findings. Here's what they had to say.
Our next guests are here to talk about how COVID-19 has changed milestones and priorities for a lot of people. We're excited to have Faiza Stafford here. She is the CEO and president at Life Happens. We also have Dr. Reena Patel, who is a parenting expert. Good morning, and thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Evan. How are you?
Doing great. Really excited to get into this. So we're going to be talking about this new survey, which was conducted by OnePoll for Life Happens. Lots of interesting findings. I think one of the most interesting that I found from this survey was 68% of people plan to emerge from quarantine as new people. Did that surprise you at all?
I don't think it surprised any of us, right? 2020 was a great lesson for us to expect the unexpected. And also we're looking at 2021 as being a fresh start. So folks are saying that they're not just emerging from 2020 as hopefully new people, but they're also going to seize the day. Carpe diem is the new mantra for 2021. People are looking at bettering themselves. Personally, they're looking at being more honest, being more confident, working on their interpersonal relationships with their family members, the loved ones that they spend 24 hours a day with now. And they're also looking at bettering themselves financially. We've noticed that financial security is now the top priority for 2021, which was interesting because, in the past it wasn't that high, and now it's the number one priority.
How has mindsets changed in terms of what people are thinking about the importance of life insurance at this time? I'm sure, it's on the radar all the time, but with the kind of last year that we've seen, I'm sure it's top of mind for a lot more people right now.
Absolutely. It's the pandemic has put so much in perspective. Number one, that we're not invincible. Number two, the importance of connections and relationships and just our own coping strategies in general. As human beings, we want to be in control of our life, and having life insurance is one aspect of keeping something in control when everything is in disarray in months of this pandemic. And so it is really important to have the conversation. I know personally, just me, a mom of three, my husband, we've had this conversation within this pandemic. And a lot of my clients, a lot of my patients, financial security is like Faiza said, top priority because of so much that has happened unexpectedly.
What is your advice for families who maybe haven't had that conversation, sat down together and had that talk? Where's a great place to start that conversation for your own family?
Start it at home. So finally, we're noticing that people are actually having these conversations about life insurance and financial security overall. So taking care of your finances isn't just something you do by yourself in a silo. Have those conversations with your loved ones. And we're noticing many other people are doing the same. They're looking to the loved ones and saying, are you insured? Do I need more insurance? They're looking at previous insurance policies that they had bought in the past that may not apply for their life situation right now. And then also, finally, go to our website, go to lifehappens.org. We have so many real life stories of people who have bought life insurance and the worst happened or the unexpected happened, and how their loved ones can still carry on, or the dreams that someone had for a business or a significant other. Those dreams don't have to die with you. And so read those stories, but then also go to our free life insurance calculator. It's a quick little calculator that you plug in some information in, and it gives you a starting point at how much life insurance you need. Then take that, go to a financial professional, and act on those conversations you're having. What you want to remember is that life insurance is a simple act of love. You're doing this for someone else. You're caring for someone else. Take those actions and apply them. Buy life insurance and make sure that the dreams you have for the future don't die with you.
And then finally, what is a benefit of having this new mindset for 2021?
It's a sense of security, a sense of control. 2021 is a new chapter. And so, in general, everyone is looking at simple things, looking at what drives meaning in their life. And it is a stability for your family, making sure your family is taken care of physically and emotionally. And so you were starting to see everyone come through this, but really changing perspective. It's no longer keeping up with the Joneses. It's really looking in within and really trying to find things that we can put in place that we don't take for granted. And health and happiness are those two key things.
Great advice. Well, Faisa Stafford and Dr. Reena Patel, we appreciate you being with us. We'll also be sure to post a link on our website so people can check out that information, read those stories, and use that calculator by early this afternoon. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah, an incredibly interesting conversation.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because we were just having a conversation in the last week or so about how we all have our lives planned out. Well, all right, we're going to do this, and then when we finish that, we're going to do this, and we're going to get that goal, and we're going to do, and then life happens. And you have to completely, everything that you had planned is, okay, we're not doing that. We got to do something else. And this past year is a huge example of that.
I feel I've talked with, friends when we've had conversations for the show, friends outside of the show, and it's hard for me because I feel like this pocket has been, okay, maybe now 3 weeks. I was saying 2 weeks, but now maybe it feels like it's been 3 weeks long, and at the same time, 5 years long. So my mindset is having a difficult time reconciling this pocket of time, which, as you mentioned this morning, Bill, we're approaching kind of the 1 year mark where most people moved out of a traditional office space, things changed. And so it's really, really difficult to sort of reconcile what was kind of like a temporary thing and now what's been here for a year, which for some reason unofficially seems like, oh, it's been a year. This is for real now. So I'm sort of bobbing.
And one of the things that they said in the study was that people are more focused on financial security. Well, duh. Somebody just pulled the rug out from a lot of us and a lot of our friends and families, and so, yeah, we're focused because we've seen how quickly that can, change. It's if you're not focused at this point, you miss the point.
Yeah, and another element of this is we are all going through it together, but with completely unique circumstances. Yeah. And so that's been, and that comes down directly to so many bottom lines for so many folks, which is, that's where it is. That's where your focus goes.
Well, yeah, and we're coming through it, and we're trying to come through it together, but just like everything else, it's a program. We got to readjust, and we're going to keep doing that, and hopefully we'll come out on the other side soon.
And yeah, embracing that different perspective. It's there's some good elements to that. Speaking of coming out on the other side, we'll see you right after this quick break.